Did you know that there are over 170 different white paint colors that you can choose with Benjamin Moore products? No wonder why it's so complicated. The question is which white paint color is going to be the right one for your home? Is it going to be a true white, a blue white, an off-white, or maybe a cream white just might be the right one for you? So today's color review is going to be Ivory White by Benjamin Moore. I'm going to show you the undertones of this paint color, and I'm going to tell you why it's so important to compare this paint color with the fixed elements that you may have in your home. And I'm going to give you 3 valuable tips that you should know before deciding to paint this color in your home. Every home is unique and it requires its own white paint color based on the fixed and furnished items that they may have in their home. So this is why I am not a fan of go-to white paint colors, because it doesn't exist. So when it comes to creamy whites, I want you to think of it like a soft butter with different shades of creaminess. So when it comes to Ivory White, it has its own unique shade of color. So let's take a closer look and let's talk about the undertones. Right here is Ivory White. Now watch what happens when I compare it to Chantilly Lace. Notice the yellow undertones. Now I want to show you what makes Ivory White a cream white. Right here is Ivory White. Now watch what happens when I compare it to Simply White. Notice how Ivory White is creamier than Simply White. Now you should understand why Ivory White is a creamy white. Next, I want to show you why it's so important to compare Ivory White with the fixed elements that you may have in your home. One of the most common mistakes that many homeowners make is picking a popular paint color or a beautiful paint color in a magazine or a blog, and then they apply it to their home. Who doesn't want a beautiful paint color? I get it, but the problem is the undertones. When you don't pair the undertones correctly to both your fixed and furnished items that you may have in your home, that's when you start experiencing that there's just something off about your room. So I'm going to give you 2 examples on comparing Ivory White with the fixed elements that you may have in your home. Right here is Ivory White. Now watch what happens when I compare it to this beautiful walnut floor. They both pair well together. It's a nice contrast of warmth and the undertones work beautifully. However, watch what happens when I compare it to a carpet flooring. Right here is Ivory White. Now watch what happens when I compare it to this pink beige carpet. They clash for several reasons. Number 1, the pink undertones do not pair well with Ivory White. And 2, this is a classic case of mixing a dirty color and a clean color together. Many of my online clients have experienced these exact same problems. In the color kit, I explain to them why their current color palette isn't working for them. And when I help them pick the right color palettes, they understand the importance of what I'm trying to share with you. It's a lot harder than you may think. By the way, if you're new to this channel, feel free to subscribe. I give you valuable information just like you're seeing right here in this video. I talk about anything related to color for both interior and the exterior of your home. Next, I'm going to give you 3 valuable tips that you should know. Tip number 1, if you have pink tiles in your kitchen flooring, I would stay away from Ivory White because these 2 colors do not pair well together. Tip number 2, for those of you out there that have a room that doesn't get a lot of natural lighting and you're thinking about painting your wall color in Ivory White, a light color will never brighten a dark room. Tip number 3, for those of you that are thinking about painting your kitchen cabinets Ivory White, I strongly recommend you to pair it with both your kitchen countertops, your backsplash, and your flooring. If you don't get this right, it can end up being a costly mistake, and I don't want that to happen to you. What do you think of Ivory White? Or have you painted a white paint color in your home and it didn't turn out the way you hoped it would? Then let me know in the comment section down below. I want to hear your story. And by the way, if you need help on finding the perfect paint color and you want it professionally done, then feel free to check out the link in the description section down below. I show you how I can help you with any of my online packages, regardless where you live in North America. If you found value of watching this video, put a like and feel free to share it with your friends and family. Until then, I will see you in the next video.